You walk up to an ATM, tap a few buttons, and money comes out. Just like that. But have you ever stopped and thought, wait, how does this machine actually know who I am? How does it know how much money I have? And how does it know it's really me and not someone pretending to be me? Today, Howie is going to take you inside the ATM, and what you find in there is way more interesting than you think. An ATM, which stands for Automated Teller Machine, is essentially a robot bank teller. Before ATMs existed, if you needed cash, you had to walk into a bank during opening hours and ask a human teller to give you your money. The first ATM was installed in London in 1967, and it changed everything. Today, there are over 3 million ATMs worldwide, running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in almost every country on Earth. Everything starts with your bank card. Your card has 2 ways of storing your information. The magnetic stripe on the back holds basic account data. It has been around since the 1960s. The gold chip on the front is much smarter and much more secure. It generates a unique code for every single transaction, so it can never be copied. When you insert or tap your card, the ATM reads one of these to identify your account and start the process. Your card proves who your account belongs to, but your PIN proves that you are the actual owner of that card. PIN stands for Personal Identification Number. It is the 4 or 6-digit code only you should know. When you enter your PIN, the ATM does not store it or send it anywhere in plain text. Instead, it converts it into an encrypted code, a scrambled version that only your bank system can unscramble and verify. This is your first layer of security. The moment you enter your PIN, the ATM fires a message to your bank over a secure encrypted network. Think of it like a secret coded phone call. This message travels through the internet or a dedicated banking network to your bank's servers, sometimes in another country entirely. The message says, someone with this card and this PIN is asking to take out this amount of money. Is that okay? This whole round-trip conversation happens in under 2 seconds. Your bank server receives the ATM's request and immediately checks several things. First, does this account exist? Second, does the PIN match? Third, does this account have enough money for the withdrawal? Fourth, has this card been reported lost or stolen? Fifth, has this card exceeded its daily withdrawal limit? All 5 checks happen simultaneously, in fractions of a second. If everything checks out, the server sends back one word: approved.
When the bank approves the transaction, it sends a confirmation message back to the ATM. The ATM screen updates to show you a success message. But here is something interesting. The bank has already deducted the money from your account balance before a single note has left the machine. The deduction happens at the bank's end first. Then the ATM is instructed to release the cash. This protects against any situation where the cash gets stuck, but the bank thinks you got it. Inside every ATM is a set of secure boxes called cash cassettes. Each cassette holds a specific denomination of banknotes, maybe $1,020 bills in one, 550s in another. A well-stocked ATM can hold tens of thousands of dollars worth of cash. ATM engineers and bank staff regularly come to refill these cassettes. It is one of the most security-sensitive jobs in banking. The cassettes are locked, alarmed, and tracked at all times. The cash dispenser is an engineering marvel in miniature. Rubber rollers pull individual banknotes from the cassette one by one. As each note passes through, sensors check it. Is the note the right thickness? The right size? Is it a double note, 2 stuck together? If anything seems wrong, the note is rejected into a separate reject box, and the machine tries again. This is why ATMs almost never give you the wrong amount. The machine counts every single note before it reaches your hands. ATMs have sophisticated sensors specifically designed to detect counterfeit money because they cannot hand out fake cash. Every note is checked under ultraviolet light to verify security markings invisible to the naked eye. Magnetic ink sensors detect the special ink used in genuine banknotes. Thickness sensors catch notes that have been altered or stuck together. If a note fails any check, it gets rejected automatically. ATMs are actually better at catching fake notes than most humans are. After your cash is dispensed, the ATM offers you a receipt. This simple piece of paper is actually an important security tool. It shows the date, time, location, amount withdrawn, and your remaining balance, but only the last 4 digits of your card number, never the full number. The receipt creates a paper trail for both you and the bank. It's any
ever goes wrong with a transaction, the receipt is your first piece of evidence that it happened.
What happens if you type the wrong PIN? The ATM gives you another chance, but not many. Most ATMs allow 3 PIN attempts before they block the card entirely. This protects against someone who has stolen your card and is guessing your PIN. After 3 wrong attempts, the ATM captures the card. It physically pulls it back inside the machine and locks it. You then have to contact your bank to get it released. This 3-strike rule has stopped countless card fraud attempts over the years. Here is the dark side of ATMs. Criminals sometimes attach a fake device to the card slot, called a skimmer. This tiny device secretly reads and records your card data as you insert it. A tiny hidden camera or fake keypad overlay records your PIN at the same time. The criminal then collects this data and creates a cloned copy of your card. Always check an ATM for anything that looks stuck on or unusual before you use it, and always cover the keypad with your hand when entering your PIN. Modern ATMs now support contactless technology, meaning you do not even need to insert your card anymore. You can tap your phone or your contactless card against the ATM's NFC reader, just like paying at a shop. This is actually more secure than inserting a card because your card details are never physically read by the machine. The transaction uses a one-time encrypted token instead of your actual card number. Contactless ATMs are spreading fast, especially in cities. Most people think ATMs only give out money, but many modern ATMs also let you deposit cash and checks. When you insert cash into a deposit ATM, the machine uses the same counting and verification sensors to check and count your notes. It then credits your account immediately or within a short processing window. Some advanced ATMs can even read checks, scanning them, verifying them, and adding the amount to your account without any human involvement. ATMs have quietly become full-service bank branches. Not all ATMs are owned by banks. About half the ATMs in the world are owned by independent operators, private companies that install machines in shops, petrol stations, and nightclubs, and charge you a fee per transaction. This is why you sometimes see a $2 or $3 surcharge at certain ATMs. Bank ATMs generally let their own customers withdraw for free. Independent ATMs make their money purely from transaction fees. Next time you pay a fee, you know exactly who is collecting it. Keeping ATMs filled with cash is a serious security operation. Specialized armored vehicles called cash-in-transit vans carry cash from bank vaults to ATMs on regular scheduled routes. The teams operating these vans are trained security professionals who work in pairs or groups for safety, and the routes they take are kept strictly confidential. In some cities, ATMs in busy locations need restocking every single day. The global cash-in-transit industry moves billions of dollars every week just to keep ATMs running. Let us tie it all together. You insert your card, the ATM reads your account details. You enter your PIN, it is encrypted and sent to your bank over a secure network. Your bank checks your account in milliseconds and sends back an approval. The ATM's cash dispenser counts your notes using sensors, rejects any bad ones, and delivers exactly the right amount. A record is created at both ends. From your tap to your cash in hand, the whole process takes less than 30 seconds, every single time. Here is the fact that will stick with you. Right now, at this exact moment, whether it is 3 a.m., Christmas Day, or a national holiday, over 3 million ATMs around the world are running simultaneously, verifying cards, talking to bank servers, counting notes, processing transactions. No breaks, no sleep, no days off. The global ATM network handles over 10 billion transactions every single year. Also, you never have to wait until the bank opens to get your own money. And that is how an ATM works. From your card being read to cash arriving in your hand, it is one of the most seamlessly engineered systems in everyday life. If this blew your mind even a little, hit that like button and subscribe to How Things Work. Every week, we take something from your world and show you what is really going on inside it. Drop a comment and tell us, what do you want Howie to explain next? See you in the next one.